You guys don't care if I have a whole smoothie while I film this video, right? That's not rude, right? Nah, who am I kidding? You guys don't care about that. I have next to me, I can barely lift it, this whole backpack, which I like to call, oh my gosh, my emergency to go bag. Now, with the eclipse that is happening this week, I doubt that I will have this video out before then. But in the case that I do, or whatever events follow the eclipse, there's been so much talk of the world ending, and I feel like I've heard that maybe like 5 times in my lifetime. I am not a doomsday prepper, as you could probably tell, but the size of my to-go bag, there's just one hair that is bothering me. Get out of my life. Disclaimer right off the bat, I have no degree or anything as far as telling people how to prepare for the end of the world or some sort of apocalyptic event. Do I believe that the world is ending? No. But I do believe that if enough people believe that it is ending, that alone could cause enough hysteria or panic. And so for that reason, that is why I wanted to update my to-go bag, my emergency bag here with you guys and show you guys what I keep in my emergency to-go bag. We decided, well, I guess decided it would be best in our interest to have 2 emergency to-go bags to kind of prepare for the world ending. I have a second backpack here. This one's gonna be mine. This one is currently my spouse's. As far as bags go, I like one that has like a holder for water. I always prefer these bags that have like these Caribbean holders. And then obviously, you know, I like ones with patches so I can just put whoever's backpack it is, their name on it. Obviously multiple pockets. On the other side of this, it even has like more Caribbean holders. Just a nice sturdy trusty backpack. On the other backpack that I'm going to also be repacking, more Caribbean holders. I don't know if that's the right word. I believe that's what they're called. This one has even more. It's got some on the side. And then there's also going to be some things in this video that I'm not going to show just for the purpose of I don't want to show, you know, like items that I would use to protect myself and things like that. Portable generators that I have. I'm not going to go into detail about that in this video. All right, let's get this opened up. I guess I'll kind of go over like the animal things I have. Not that it's going to really matter in apocalypse, but I have lots of dog bags. I have this, which I'm going to keep on my wife's bag. Portable dog bowl. As far as other pet items go, typically I have a big bag of dog food for each dog, but recently Lexa's dog food has been sold out everywhere. Currently she's been living off of rice and meat only for a couple days now. Her food is finally back in stock and I ordered it. It's going to get delivered to the house. As far as the manufacturer goes, I don't know if there's a recall or something, I don't know, but there's a certain food that she can only eat because of her allergies. The story that I'm getting at is normally I have an emergency to go bag for her full of food, but I ended up going through that to feed her some of it because we completely ran out while we've been waiting. This is my other dogs. I got my other dog's food. I got cat food because I have cats. And then I also have some canned cat food. I got some sunscreen because my wife has fair skin. Let's check out the side pockets. Little disaster kit comes with a whistle, a light stick, FM radio with a flashlight, and AAA batteries. This is what comes in it. I have a razor, a poncho. This is actually really cool that I found at a flea market. It's like a, you just use it to start fires because I suck at starting fires. So I thought that that was really cool. I have a bear bell, 2 barf bags. I don't know why, but I guess you never know. Lighter fuel for my Zippo. I got this really cool one for Christmas. Conditioner, body wash. Oh, toothpaste, more gas lighter fuel, shampoo, more body wash. I have a lot of obviously feminine products for me and my wife. I'm not going to show those. You know what those are. Rolaids because I have a really crappy stomach. 2 more lighters. Insect repellent. So this is for like ticks, mosquitoes, important things. My pets obviously wear tick collars. They're not wearing them right now because it's been winter, but they usually are wearing tick collars for them personally. I have an emergency bag for hypothermia, wind and waterproof. Hand warmers. Okay. I would recommend one of these. I've never personally used it and it is not sponsored. None of this stuff obviously is sponsored. This life straw. I have this cool lantern. I like it because you can like hang it, pops open, and boom, it becomes a lantern. Typically you could just, you know, turn it on. I don't think it's charged right now. It has the lantern, it has the light on the front, and then you can hang it up in your tent. And to charge it, you could just charge it solar with the sun. Next up, I have 2 light sticks. I can't believe I got all this to fit. I'm not even done. I can't believe it. I got wipes. I also have in here some water. I'm gonna make sure it's not expired. I'll probably take this water out of here, put it in my pantry so that I can just drink it, you know, and then I'll put more fresher water. Why does it look like one of them's like opened? Look. The seal is still there. Nothing in the bag appeared to be wet. I'm not sure what that is about. I'll probably put 2 or 3 waters in each bag. I got washcloths, just like a little bit more of like a medium-sized towel, I guess. I have another poncho, a first aid kit, more of like a portable one. If you're wondering what's inside of it, it's just like the typical stuff: ice pack, tape, gauze, tweezers, wipes, Q-tips, Band-Aids, gloves, wound dressing gel, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what else we got going on. Oh, make sure these aren't expired. These are expired. They're just nuts. I think if the world is ending and you really needed to eat something, I don't think you would like, I don't know, but I don't think you'd like die if you ate them. But I probably need to replace those. Next time I go to the grocery store, I should probably get ones that aren't expired. So this is not expired. This is what I would recommend. If I had to recommend anything to anyone for an emergency snack, it is thin, so it fits in your bag easily. It has a lot of food in it. You don't need to refrigerate it. It's just a sack of tuna. It lasts for a long time. It's thin, it's lightweight, it's easy to fit, it's not heavy. Like, there's a lot of food in here. If I had to recommend anything for to-go food or food that you would need for an emergency, it would be like this. I mean, obviously there's like MREs and stuff like that that you could pack. You can just eat it straight out of the pouch. You don't need to heat it up. You don't need to microwave it. Nothing. At least not that it says. You don't even need a utensil to eat it. You could literally just pour the pouch in your mouth. Like, this is the most like versatile for price. This is incredibly cheap, way cheaper than any other like MREs or anything that you would find. So this is what I personally would recommend. But a lot of things you need: pots, pans, water, other things to prepare them, silverware. I like these and nuts. You don't need anything to prepare them with. I like granola bars, dried fruit. It is Star-Kissed wild caught light tuna in water, family size, a little portable, nice little bag of rice as well. But this is another thing. I mean, the only downfall is, of course, you have to prepare it properly or you could get sick because it is rice. You can do so much with it and it lasts a long time. Lightweight, cheap. And I also have this little shovel, a little portable shovel that just unfolds. And then more items that I have is, this was on the bag. It's the same thing. It's just a lantern. You open it typically and it turns on, but I'm noticing that this one I'm also needing to charge, so I'm very glad that I did this video. And now that I have 2 backpacks, I have a couple extra items that I grabbed. I grabbed some socks for us, and then some undergarments I got, which for obvious reasons I'm not going to show you. I decided we each could have one of these. I got this waterproof phone case. I'm adding one each of these. I don't know what people call these. I just call them like power banks. Matches I'm going to be putting in each bag as well equally. I got this extra little bag of batteries. It's not very much, I know. I need to get more. That is my plan today. That emergency kit that I showed you earlier, this one does come with some batteries, and then there's obviously batteries in the lanterns that I have as well, which I'm now realizing I need to replace, but I'm gonna pick up more batteries today. I was able to track down some more items. I got another one of these lamps, and this is what I was talking about. You just open it and it turns on and you can hold it or carry it or whatever. That's what it's supposed to happen. And I got us each a couple pairs of actual like masks, and then just another tube of toothpaste so we each could have one. I'm sure there's a lot more that I'm missing. I'm going to be adding extra clothing. And then when I initially added the cat food a couple years ago, when I added it to the bag, I only had 1 cat and now I have 2 cats, so I will probably add a little bit more cat food to my bag as well for our second cat. We have a sleeping bag and a tent, but if it's like some sort of event where we need to leave now, we wouldn't really be able to pack our vehicles, or maybe our vehicles aren't working. I don't know. Okay, I got fresh water. So I upped the water dosage by 2, got some that weren't expired. Realistically, this isn't gonna last you very long. It's a type of situation where we don't have a vehicle and we're on foot. We each will have 2 waters and then the life straw. Okay, so what I did is I packed 2 separate bags of toilet paper, enough to last you maybe like, I don't know, a week or whatever. Towel for us. You're probably like, wow, that's all you're packing? I know, right? I would rather have like minimal of each item than big bulk of one item and then you can barely bring like a lot more, you know what I'm saying? So that you don't have to like physically watch me actually pack the bags. I'll pack 1 bag for you, and then the other one I'll just pack off camera. I laid everything out for you guys a little bit better of what I have remaining so that you could hopefully kind of see a little bit better of what we got going on here. I have my girls' bag packed right here, all ready to go. It is substantially lighter. I evened everything out. We each got half of everything except for I'm remembering that I did not give her any first aid items, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm trying to like kind of organize everything, so like now that I actually have the space to do it, I'm doing like clothing items in one section along with necessities, toothpaste. And you're probably like, well, you don't have a toothbrush. I'm either gonna pick some up today if I remember, or we just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and brush it with our fingy. But I would prefer a toothbrush, so I'm gonna try to remember to pick those up today. Matches, stuff to start fires, lighters. Let's put my food in there. Wait, that's it? That's all the food I have? Okay. Well, when you put it that way, it doesn't feel like I have very much. I'll put these in there. This, my poncho. Oops. I dropped the instructions. I would be hopeless. Can't forget my bear bell. All I have left is my beautiful Zippo lighter, which I'm gonna do off camera so I can fill it. I need to give my wife some first aid stuff. I want to sanitize my hands first before I touch this. There is burn cream, antiseptic wipe, alcohol prep pads, Q-tips. Those are all very important. Obviously the tweezers are important, but there's some other items. There's obviously stereotypical items like Band-Aids and things, but there's other items that I feel like the antibiotic ointment is a must-have. There's poison ivy, Band-Aids obviously, insect protectant, more Band-Aids, chapstick, splinter removers, butterfly closures, gloves in here. Maybe I should pack her some gloves. There's obviously like, you know, some popsicle sticks. I'm definitely gonna be packing her some gloves. I do have some spare sting relief. She can have some sting relief, of course. We got some cold compress, gauze pads, tape, which is doing tape stuff. Okay, tape, gauze pads. I can definitely give her some gauze. Ooh, there's an emergency blanket in here. That's awesome. I think I put the emergency blanket in my backpack, so I should put this one in her backpack. We each have some first aid stuff. My bag is complete right here. We're both pretty well equipped. Here are both of my to-go bags. I don't know why mine feels so much bigger than her. I think hers is just better proportioned, the bag. If any of you guys want to talk to me in the comments, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to subscribe or like this video, that would be greatly appreciated as well. I have my social medias also posted in the description. I post on those much more frequently than I post on YouTube. I post on those almost every single day. So those will be in the description as well. Nothing in this video is sponsored. I guess put in the comments what you guys put in your emergency to-go bags or what I could be doing better. I'm sure there's lots of things that I'm forgetting. I hope the world doesn't end, obviously. I hope you guys got to see the eclipse. All right, guys.